for stopping by Lifestyle with Melonie Graves, where I share stylish and creative ideas to help you do what makes you happy in your home. Today, what is making me happy is styling my coffee station for Christmas. Something else that's making me super happy today is my new espresso machine by Meraki. Those of you who have been following for a while know I am a huge wine lover, a big fan of different wines, different regions. I've been studying wines lately. I did a DIY wine cellar several years ago when I first started on YouTube. I'm a wine girl, but my husband is a big coffee guy, and he's really starting to get me into understanding more about beans and the different regions they're grown in. It's very similar to the wine experience. And so I was really excited when Meraki reached out for us to learn more about this espresso machine, because I've been wanting to really step up our coffee game at home, but I've been feeling very intimidated. But this product takes all the guesswork out of people like me who want to make a good coffee, or for my husband who loves a really good coffee, and makes it easy for you to do just like a professional coffee shop, but right here at home. Before I get into it, I do want to mention, because a lot of you are new here, I don't do a lot of sponsored content. I'm very selective about my sponsored content. I only accept sponsorships that are products that I would use in my home, or I've been wanting to use in my home, or things that I would stand behind. So although this is a sponsored video, all of my opinions are my own, and I'm about to share everything that I love and some things that I'm still working on with this machine. Right out of the box, Meraki gives you everything you need to get started. So if you're new to espresso machines like me, don't worry. This machine is relatively effortless, but I will say I did have to practice a couple of times to get my ratios correct. Even though this machine gives you the option of using the fully automated measurements or the manual ones. So between the one-touch automation or the ability to really fine-tune your shot manually, it's intuitive enough that even a beginner like me can pull something that tastes like it came straight from my favorite coffee shop. And one of the ways the Meraki helps to achieve that coffee shop at home quality is with the commercial grade rotary pump that they use in this machine. Most consumer espresso machines under $3,000 use vibration pumps. They're very noisy and inconsistent and short-lived. But Meraki uses a true rotary pump, typically found in machines that are over the $3,000 price point. So that means that we can achieve instant, stable 9-bar pressure for perfect extractions. And we have the option of controlled pre-infusion to reduce channeling. So right here, I'm just about ready to brew my first espresso. I'm using auto mode with embedded scales. That's going to give me real-time weight display to ensure precise brew ratios every time. Now, of course, we have to talk about one of my favorite parts, which is the design. This machine comes in black and white. Now, I really wanted the white one, but they didn't have any available, so I had to settle for black, but it actually is a beautiful espresso machine. And now I can get cafe quality coffee at home for roughly $1 per shot versus $5+ per shot at a coffee shop. With 2 cups a day, this machine will pay for itself in under a year. You can find more information in the description box below. Special thanks to Meraki for sponsoring this video. Now let's get to styling my coffee station for Christmas. First things first, my favorite coffee station wall art. You guys have seen me use this one year after year. And honestly, I just love it. It's the perfect size for the space. It doesn't block my outlets. It's not too heavy to hang there. And it just really captures the essence of what we use this space for during this time of year. I also found this gorgeous chalkboard with the bow on top. The bows are really on trend this year, so it was the perfect size too. And my daughter, who is artistic like her mom, is going to keep our coffee station art updated all season long. And I was looking for a piece to be able to display all of the accessories, and I found this really cute 2-tiered stand at HomeGoods. It was the perfect size. So these pieces gave me a nice base, and next is really just filling in with all of the goodies to make our coffee and cocoa for the younger children in our family. So you see me using the gingerbread mug huggers. You've seen me use those for several years. I grabbed some actual gingerbread min mug huggers. And then you see these little sampler syrups. I like these because oftentimes we taste syrups and we're not necessarily big fans of it. And then we have this big bottle that we're not going to use. So these are a great way, especially for my teenagers, to test things out. And then if they like it, we can get more of it for the rest of the season. And now I'm going to share all the daily grabber stuff, the peppermint dust, the marshmallows, the gingerbread men mug huggers. I'm putting all those in stackable glass containers so that they are easily reachable. Of course, I found some festive little espresso mugs for my husband and I to enjoy. And that's pretty much it. This is the final look. As usual, I'll have whatever I can linked in the description box below. Now, as promised, we'll make some holiday coffees. First up is a peppermint mocha, super easy. I'm starting with a double shot of espresso, one for my husband to just have as espresso, and one for me to enjoy in my coffee beverage. Both of our shots are ready. The crema looks so good on the top of that. I'll tell you, this espresso is so rich, creamy, and smooth. The espresso is made, so the first thing I'm going to do is add a tablespoon of peppermint syrup. And after that, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of dark chocolate syrup. Okay, next up, I'm going to steam my milk for this latte. One thing I didn't mention earlier is that the Meraki has 4 different steam levels. The levels are gentle, mild, medium, and strong. I really love this feature because one of my favorite cocktails that I'll be making in the next demo requires a very gently steamed milk. But more on that in a second. I am going to clean and flush my steam wand. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to pour in all the warm milk over the peppermint syrup and the chocolate and give it a good stir. Once that is done, we are going to add in our espresso and then top it off with some delicious whipped cream and of course some peppermint dust. Next up, I'm making an eggnog latte. This is a fan favorite in our house. Super delicious, super fattening, but we'll worry about Christmas calories over in January. And I like this drink because it's super easy to make. You'll take 1 shot of espresso and really all you need is some warm eggnog to add to it. Now, because eggnog is so thick, it can scald easily. A lot of times baristas will mix it like half and half with regular milk. But the feature that I was speaking about earlier on the Meraki allows you to very gently steam it so that it doesn't ruin the eggnog. So that means we don't have to dilute it with regular milk and it'll keep that rich, delicious flavor that we all love so much. And I don't think I gave you the measurements for this. It's 1 shot of espresso and 6 ounces of steamed eggnog. Of course, we're adding whipped cream for the win and just a little hint, a little sprinkle of nutmeg. You could also do cinnamon. And we will finish things off with a frosted gingerbread man mug topper. This is such a fun, festive drink for adults and children alike. If you like eggnog, definitely give it a try. And for the final drink, I am making a salted caramel latte, another super easy, super delicious Christmas coffee. All you'll need for this one is 1 tablespoon of caramel syrup. After that, you'll add a pinch of kosher salt. Add in 1 shot of espresso. Give everything a good stir. And then add in your nice hot steamed milk. And then I like to finish this one off with some whipped cream, one extra drizzle of caramel, and some chocolate shavings. If you have some, I didn't have any, so I just put in a chocolate stick instead. All right, so that is our coffee station for this year. I hope you got some fun ideas. I will have obviously the product link for you in the description, and anything here that I can link, I will. And I will see you back here soon. Until next time, love and peace.